What's so special about direct deposits? Why do banks favor that as a form of deposit when it comes to your banking relationship and incentivizing you to establish that banking relationship? We're going to go over the features and benefits of direct deposits for banks and how you can leverage your direct deposit to build a stronger relationship with your banks and even make some money off of them along the way. So, for those of you who may be new, I'm JP, the founder and architect of the channel, 14 plus years in banking and financial services. I manage a client relationship book of about $25 million between consumers and small business. And I want to equip you with the information and the financial literacy you need to be able to turn words into wealth. You hear direct deposit, you're probably thinking just another form of payment for me to get my paycheck, not understanding it's a powerful tool or mechanism that you can use to actually grow your banking relationship that can drastically improve what you get paid on rates, your access to capital, less fees on your banking relationship, and etc. So let's get into the context of what's so important about direct deposit for banks. The first thing we need to keep in mind is that cost efficiency. This is one of the most cost efficient, if not the most cost efficient way for banks to get your money in. You have paper checks, you have all of these different variations of payment that typically can cost the bank more in infrastructure costs to receive your deposits rather. Direct deposit is one of the fastest and most efficient ways and cost efficient ways for the bank to receive your direct deposit. For those of you who may be curious, what's special or distinctive about direct deposits? Direct deposits, in particular in this case, are going to be ACH payments, automatic clearinghouse payments. So this is typically going to be the same form of payment from your job or government payments. If you want an example or a couple examples, just to put context on that. So direct deposits, again, are going to be ACH. So Zelle doesn't count. Cash App doesn't count. Venmo does not count. Wire transfers, not the same either. Direct deposit is going to be a specific form of electronic transfer coming through the automatic clearinghouse from your employer, from the government, and similar such sources. The banks love this form of payment or deposit coming in over other options. And we're going to go into more reasons why. Number one is cost efficiency. Number two is increased customer retention. You setting up your direct deposit at that bank increases the likelihood of you staying at that financial institution. Because once you set that kind of infrastructure up, you've gone to your job, you've put that information in, etc. The likelihood of you up and switching that is much thinner. If you are getting a paper check, for instance, your ability to walk into another financial institution and negotiate that check is much easier and much more likely or probable than it will be if you have a direct deposit coming in and you having to go back to your employer and switch it over, potentially waiting a pay period for it to catch, etc. So that hassle alone and the simplicity of direct deposit increases the likelihood of you staying as a customer, which is clearly more profitable for the bank. The next thing is predictable cash flow. If you have a regular direct deposit coming from work or again, government benefits being two common examples, this is an increased likelihood that you're going to continue to receive that income source. It's verified, cost effective, and it's a likelihood of something they can predict is going to continue to come in. And this predictability allows banks to be able to operate in a way that they have some level of certainty on your banking relationship. So the next benefit I kind of alluded to as well already is lower risk of fraud. This is a form of payment that the bank can be relatively certain is coming from a legitimate source because it's becoming through a reliable third party with the automatic clearinghouse. So banks prefer this. This is why Zelle, Venmo, Cash App, these things don't fall in this category. We know there's a ton of rampant fraud around these different peer-to-peer transfer platforms. ACH is a verified form of payment. When that comes in, the bank can identify it and know that it's solid. So we got cost efficiency, we have increased customer retention for the bank, we have predictable cash flow and lower risk of fraud. That's our big four benefits that banks enjoy when you have a direct deposit set up. Now, how does this turn around and benefit you as the client and how can you leverage it? Banks always incentivize direct deposits. Right now, you can pull up at what seems like an endless list of banks that offer bonuses to even start your relationship with them and to solidify the relationship with a direct deposit. This is a phenomenal way to not only get in with banks and get started, but to actually put some extra cash in your pocket in the process. You can see a $100, $200, $300, or sometimes higher cash bonus just for starting a banking relationship and having a direct deposit come in within a short window of time, usually 60 to 90 days. You can come right in the door making some money and establishing a very healthy relationship with a financial institution. Another area this helps you is to eliminate service fees on accounts. Banks almost always will request or prefer a direct deposit as one form of waiving service fees on a checking account. This is huge because this is going to allow you to not only walk in and get some cash and establish this relationship, that same direct deposit will eliminate or drastically reduce service fees at a given financial institution. The next benefit that comes in for you, this can start to open doors to accessing capital, whether that's your first or next credit card, personal loans, auto loans, even all the way up to a mortgage. Having a direct deposit can make you look much more stable and favorable in front of your financial institution. You having that direct deposit and providing that list of benefits that we just went over earlier can drastically improve how you're perceived in the bank's eyes. If you pay attention and notice, one of the most important factors on any underwriting for any type of lending application is going to be your income source. When the bank can just directly plug into your account and see your direct deposit coming in, that makes their underwriting that much easier. And again, reliable, safe, efficient. So you having a direct deposit can not only put cash in your pocket quick and fast, it can not only waive service fees and make your banking relationship less costly for you, but it can also unlock better lending opportunities for you. Banks love direct deposits, and the lending wing of that bank is going to appreciate and enjoy the fact that you have a steady, reliable, safe, and efficient way that you're getting paid. So you can unlock a ton of additional benefits and financial resources at banks just with your direct deposit alone. Double that down with some good cash flow management where you're building a small savings, you're not overdrawing your account, and voila, you have a wonderful internal perception, or a popular term, internal score with that financial institution. They're now looking at you as a healthy banking client. And that's without you having to have hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars in the bank. Just having a good, steady, efficient form of payment coming in, not overdrawing your account, building up some savings, managing your cash flow well, and using their financial tools that come with the account, that comes in with your direct deposit and comes with the account to operate and to manage your cash flow, to pay your bills, to make your purchases. When you're doing these different things and utilizing the tools that they have to offer, you have a stable, efficient form of direct deposit coming in. You look like gold in the bank's eyes. And this can, again, unlock great savings rates at the bank. It can reduce the cost for borrowing. It can get you approved for loans and credit cards. It can really contribute to you up-leveling your personal finances. So I just wanted to put this video out there because a lot of people take it for granted and don't realize this is an amazing form of leverage that you can use at your financial institution. And it works from community banks all the way up to big national banks. It works like a charm, credit unions included. Leverage your direct deposit to your advantage. And don't be scared if you have the excess cash flow or more than one source of direct deposit to split it off at different banks and use this as a bit of a side hustle to earn bank account bonuses at different institutions. Again, most times you can earn these bonuses in 90 days or less. So just imagine switching your direct deposit over a few times a year and racking up a few hundred extra dollars or maybe even up to $1,000 a year in side income, just moving your money around a little bit. This is huge. And not to mention those direct deposit requirements are not often large. $250, $500 a month is golden for most banks. You don't have to put thousands of dollars a month in to get the benefits or the bonuses. So that's just a little backdoor hack for you to be able to take advantage of and earn some extra cash flow while building really respectable relationships with your bank. So comment down below and let me know what you've learned in this video about the power of your direct deposit. Let me know if I gave you some clarity on how direct deposits work and why banks benefit from it. Let me know if I'll turn some light bulbs on for you and how you can let that direct deposit, that simple tool, unlock some serious financial resources at your bank. I want you to comment down below. Other than that, I want you to like, comment, share, subscribe, support the channel so the video or the channel rather can continue to support you. Get in the description section down below and tie in with me on Instagram. I'm putting out constant content there, expanding our knowledge base and covering more to give you information and inspiration at the same time to increase your network so you can increase your quality of life. I appreciate every single one of you. To all my pioneers, welcome back. To my new viewers, welcome in. I want each and every one of you to stay focused, stay in motion. I'll see y'all soon.